We've always known this was there. You know, we've had our oral history for thousands of years. We've coexisted with them.
Oral history, a history passed down through generations. A history that tells the Nuu Chah Nulth people of Vancouver Island that they're not alone, that they share their territory with a creature that goes by many names. One of them is Sasquatch.
Yeah, when I was probably in my early 20s, she told me, she used to call me Guy, and she said, Guy, I said, there's this thing called Sasquatch. She says, you believe in them? I said, I do, Nan. She says, they're there. And she said, when I was a young girl, she passed away when she was 90, God bless her. But she said when she was a little girl, the hunters used to go out for 5-6 days. They'd come back telling stories of seeing the giant hairy man in the woods.
Although there are many who don't believe, Willard is definitely not alone in his conviction that Sasquatch is a living, breathing creature.
Yeah, we were told about them, and to this day I still believe they are around. Even way before we ever had streetlights in our villages, we often heard about these big Sasquatch.
In our language, Nuu Chah Nulth, we pronounce it Pukmis. Then we got the Coast Salish and Haida Gwaii, Bukwis, and Junakwa. Junakwa is the female.
Different names, different traditions, but all describing a creature that to those who believe is a revered part of the world.
We don't take it lightly to have people make fun of these kind of things, because in our teachings we accept what comes to us. They were here way before we were ever here. This is their land as well.
A lot of people that are skeptical about it, and they want the body, they want the evidence, and you know, we've always had our evidence. You know, our oral history is our evidence, because you know, our elders don't tell lies about stuff like that.
It's not a fearful thing. It's a big part of our history. We keep teaching our young ones to always be connected with stuff like this. They show their presence, but so they'd never harm us. As long as we respect them, they'll always have a respect for us.
They will confront us, not because they want to, but because they're territorial, you know. It's just like, if we go wandering into somebody else's backyard, we're gonna be confronted. It's the same thing. But just lately, in the last few years, they've been on our Nuu Chah Reserve. They've been visually seen on the highway. Right up in that area there is where we suspect they're crossing here, because it's been visually spotted here more than once. And the funny thing is one that told me that she said they seen it. They said it wasn't bobbing like a man. This one lady, I was talking with her, and she said, my sister's seen it twice. I said, where? She said, at the market. That market's right across from my house. I said, whereabouts? She said, by the totem poles. I've had tree push downs behind my house. I've had a tree snap beside my house, but it didn't get pushed over like a rotten tree. It was snapped, a big loud snap.
The increase in local sightings is concerning to Willard, who believes something has lured or chased the creature from the high country.
It could be the deforestation, could be curiosity. You know, all we can do is speculate.
I am concerned about it, because they were here way before we were ever here, and you know, they're so surrounded by loggers. They're cutting down so many trees, and these Sasquatches say they live off the land. We always had to keep in our hearts that they're humans just like us.
The skeptic scientists or whatever, you know, anthropologists, whatever, they want a hardcore evidence. You know, I'm not worried, you know, I'll be worried if somebody shoots one. And that's not the way to get the evidence, but some people, they figure they got to have it on a slab before, you know, and that's not the proper way to do it.
I think that would really be an upsetting day for a lot of Nuu Chah Nulth people, because there's a great history of these living creatures that are out there. And we as Nuu Chah Nulth people, we don't do that. For any kind of reasons, it would never ever go to pass that ever harming something that's so innocent.
We're more open to talk about it than other people because, you know, we know that they're there. You know, we understand that they're there. We understand that, you know, our ancestors coexisted with them when they went hunting. You know, all they do is come back with stories telling them the giant hairy man.
They're the protectors of our land, our earth.